Long before humans built their first cities, the earth held wonders so strange they sound like stories told in dreams. Forests towered with trees as tall as skyscraper, their trunks wider than houses, their leaves broad enough to shelter an animal beneath. Rivers shimmered with plants glowing faintly as if carrying their own inner fire. In forgotten valleys, flowers opened only once a century, filling the air with a fragrance no owl alive today will ever breathe. These were not myths, these were plants, real, living things that have now vanished. Consider the lepidodendron, a tree of the Carboniferous era. Rising more than 100 feet tall, its bark patterned like reptile skin, its crown sharp and alien. Imagine forests of these colossal giants, feeding on air so rich in oxygen that dragonflies grew the size of hawks and millipedes crawled longer than crocodiles. Or the Glossopteris, a tree whose leaves once carpeted a supercontinent long before it split into the continents we know. Its fossils today lie scattered across Africa, India, Antarctica. Silent proof that the world was once one, bound by a single forest stretching from pole to pole. There was the Cooksonia, among the very first land plants to lift themselves from water. No leaves, no flowers, just fragile green stems grasping skyward, breaking boundaries that shaped every future forest. It looked simple, but it was not. Without Cooksonia, there would be no forests at all, and no us. And then, stranger things still. Legends tell of the silphium, a golden-flowered herb so precious to the ancient Greeks and Romans that it was stamped on currency and harvested out of existence 2,000 years ago. They claimed it could end disease. Some claimed it could prevent life altogether. A plant so useful, so miraculous, it was driven into extinction until only its image on ancient coins remained. What vanished with it? Knowledge we may never regain, perhaps a cure, perhaps a warning. But nothing unsettles more than the calamites. Imagine a forest of bamboo-like stalks the size of telephone poles, roots sinking into primeval swamps, their hollow trunks hiss when storms pass through, plants that breathed life on a scale we can only imagine now. They are gone, every last one. But in the stones, in the fossils, in the silent imprints of leaves pressed into rock, we can still see what they were. A reminder that nature has shaped and erased entire worlds before ours. And here is the thought you cannot escape. What if Earth is still capable of producing forms this strange? What if in untouched jungles or beneath Antarctic ice, descendants of these forgotten giants still wait, unrecognized, watching time return to them? The forgotten garden of the Earth is not entirely gone. Its shadows hum in our veins with every breath of oxygen made possible by its long-vanished forests. Every tree we see today, every flower, every blade of grass is the echo of lost ancestors so strange, so alien, that we would not believe them if not for the stone records they left behind. The world we live in is not the first world. It is simply the inheritance of gardens already burned to ash by time. And when you stand among today's trees, remember this. Behind them stand lost forests, lost kingdoms of plants, each once ruling the earth in silence, before vanishing forever. What other miracles, what other powers did we lose when these beings disappeared?